Alright, in this video, we're going to be looking at this new cooler I got, and I'm going to be installing it, but I don't want to install it with my current setup. So basically, I have a 9900K, it's direct dyed, and the liquid metal touches the copper cold plate, and as you know, it leaves a stain. It doesn't affect performance, but it leaves a stain, and I don't want to leave a stain. So essentially, I'm gonna have to relid my CPU, and I'm going to probably put the Copper IHS on it because it does like 15% more surface area, so it's better at transmitting heat. And I'm gonna use this. Honestly, I'll try just using the stock thermal paste on this. When I have to repaste it for like a future build, then I'll use the Thermal Grizzly Cryonaut, yeah. But yeah. So until then, right now I do have the PC on the test bench, so I will have to relid the CPU, and I have to attach that little CPU clamp mechanism back onto the motherboard, and then I can actually install this. That's going to take some time, so we're going to do that first. I'll leave timestamps because if you only want to see the cooler and you don't care about everything else, then just fast forward to that point. But yeah, I mean, this is the box. I'll show the box real quick. It's really nice. The pump is 51 millimeters. The EK 240 AIO is 53 millimeters. I'm just hoping this pump is quieter and I don't hear that whiny noise. If it can do that, I'm happy. Like, I'm actually really happy. I mean, you got a 5-year warranty on these, so you know, anybody who doesn't want to build a loop, unless you're putting your GPU on water, it's honestly stupid and pointless to build a custom loop. Like, there's really no point. If you can buy AIOs like really cheap and easy like this, and if the new RTX 3000 series GPUs or the big Navi lets you mount an AIO onto it, and you don't have issues cooling your VRMs, then it's honestly really cheap and easy. You know, you could get a used AIO for cheap, or you can get a new one. I mean, whatever you want to do. It's just like, this is 150, and then the Kraken G12 bracket is like $20. I mean, there you go. That's the price of the EK water block for the 3000 series right now is 175. Today is the 18th. So actually, hold on. Today's the 19th. So yeah. Anyway, we're not opening this until I do the motherboard thing, so I'll go get my test bench. Alright, there's the ITX test bench that you probably remember. I've been using it like this since. I'm going to keep using it like this because I have no idea what graphics card I'm going to get. I know the graphics card that I want. Am I going to get it? I got to get lucky. That's all I got to say. So, if I get lucky. So, yeah. It's a lot of dust, as you can see. Got a dusty room. You'll see why I'm taking the motherboard off. I have to. I'm not just swapping the cooler. To do it, I have to have access to the back of the motherboard. So this should just come off. Power cables. Oh, You know, this thing is super flimsy. I mean, for $40 it works. It's better than a cardboard box. But like, honestly, you know what? Maybe you just have to re-screw the screws in tighter. They loosen over time or something, because I mean, it works, man. Definitely better than a cardboard box, but it shouldn't be falling apart like that already. It's just beams and screws. Shouldn't require anything more. So that's just the power supply and all that. So I can actually just put that like that. It's fine. Whew. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that it's kind of rattly. No, that's not in the positions that it should be. And since I took the motherboard off, it's probably gonna loosen even more. So I'm just gonna try screwing in all the screws a bit, if I can. Oh, I remember I didn't screw them in all the way, because I needed a little bit of play to get it perfect, to even get it on. Yeah, so this test bench definitely is not perfect. I think the one that Streacom or whatever, Streacom makes for like $200, that one just uses push pins and you click, click, click. I mean, this one is, like I said, 4.5 times cheaper if you're like never gonna use this, or you're just using this in between graphics cards, or you know what I mean. Like, this isn't your main setup, but this is definitely better than nothing. So okay. Yeah, that's tight. You see that? I'm like using, oh shit. 1 second. Got the feed in. Got these. Hold on. If I use the extension, I should probably be able to reach. Oh shit. Did not mean to do that. Oof. So I can definitely see how that's off, because this rubber piece and this is off by a bit. I can't push this along the frame up more, but it works. Oh, that is not good. If there is a way to hold in the power supply more than just one screw, it's not possible. It like barely holds in place, because there's no other mounting point on this. Is that visible in the camera or no? Yeah, it is. Anyway, you aren't here for this. I mean, I guess you are. It's a whole package. It's a package deal. All right. Put this away gently. Okay, that's good. The motherboard and the AIO. Disconnect these fan headers. I haven't 100% decided on what fans I'll replace these with. obviously there's only two options, the Chromax or the other slim fans, so. Does it let me disconnect? I guess not. And you know, I can take off these antennas. We don't need something snapping by accident. Okay. Oh. The little ITX battery came loose. 1 second. Just gotta push that back into place. Like that. I guess to reset the CMOS, you just disconnect that battery. I haven't had to reset the CMOS. There is a button right there at the top, and you can access it with the IO shield still on it. It's not as bad as the MSI B550. That one, absolutely terrible. So if you want to do memory overclocking, do not get that board. I might have to get that board. Well, not that board. I think there was a refresh, so it has a clear CMOS button in, like, you know, a proper spot. You don't have to take the IO shield off. So we'll see what happens. But as you know, here's my direct diode 9900K. So it's not like it's bad, you know, because you use liquid metal on it. People are like, oh no, the galvanization and you have a chemical reaction and it's bad now. Like, no, it's still fine. That's what it looks like. It actually looks very nice. So I just have to clean this off with alcohol. It does leave a stain. I don't think the CPU die itself was stained, so I'll show what that looks like as well. So, and now I have to, what is it called? So that is the direct die mounting plate. I have to replace this. That's why I have all this gear over here. That's all my D-lid direct die on all the gear, everything, all the gears. Here we go. This is the power LED, all that power button, reset button that came with the test bench. I mean, if you factor in the fact that I paid $30 for a P-Slate power button and I got that whole test bench for $39.95 with tax 42, 34, 64, something like that, it's not bad. It works, man. It works. It's not ideal, but it works. The only 3090 or 3080 you can get is an MSI card, which you don't want. A pallet beats a MSI 3080 gimmicks, trio gimmicks. The MSI cards aren't great this time. I mean, we'll see how good it is with the 3090. It's my theory that all of the 3080s are power limited a lot, but right now it's looking like the 4-to-Win-3 Ultra is the best for everything. But we haven't seen the Strix, and we have not seen the Gigabyte cards yet, but I mean, I can't fit a Gigabyte in any case. It's 71 millimeters in height for the cooler thickness, like the heatsink. It's like a 3.5, 4-slot card. It's a bit difficult on ITX. I'm not buying a Sliger SV590 for one graphics card. I'd rather build a loop, so I'm not doing that. That thing is literally big chungus, and I thought the MSI Gaming X Trio was big. So yeah, I think I'll clean the cooler first, and then I'll get alcohol. I wonder if I'm supposed to use acetone. Alright, back with the isopropyl alcohol and the paper towels. So, you know, you just put a little bit on it, you know, you dab it, and you know, you just dab again, and you wipe. might be messing up here. I think I saw a video of this. Somebody took a paper towel and he was wiping off the liquid metal and it scratched up the whole thing. And then he was scraping the whole thing. Hold on. I'm gonna get Q-tips and be careful. Alright, got some precision Q-tips. Alright, it's got some alcohol on it. I mean, at least I think it does. Yeah, it looks wet. And now you just gently scrape away. Get all the liquid metal off of it. And yeah, it might get a bit smudgy. Use the other side. I think if I use acetone, it'll be too strong. Alright, alcohol again. Honestly, I don't remember if you scrape this off and then you're supposed to polish it again. I really don't remember. I mean, I will polish it, I guess. Hold on, let me use the paper towel. I'm pretty sure the guy used the paper towel. I mean, that's what you always do. But there was a guy scraping at it. You don't want to scrape at it, you just gently. Okay. And I'll go at it with another round. I'm probably gonna have to polish it just so it doesn't look like garbage. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get better than that. That's really it. So that's what's in here. Pretty sure this is the de-lidding kit, and I don't think any of the direct eye. I think the direct eye spacers for knockable coolers or whatever's in here. That's nothing. This is stuff. Liquid metal. More liquid metal. Like, why do I have so much? Oh, this is. Why do I have so much? Gloves. 8th gen Intel. 9th gen Intel. IHS. I have no idea where the direct die kit frame is. What is this? I think this is 6th and 7th gen Intel. Bag. At this point I forgot what I was looking for. Lock kit, adhesive. This is for relidding, like for real. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Nail polish. Flits. I don't have to nail polish it again, it's fine. I just don't remember. It's probably in my motherboard box, so I'm gonna put all this stuff over here so you guys can't see it. So It's all junk anyway. You don't need to focus on it. This I do want to polish first, so I will be polishing it now. You just put a little bit of flitz on it, and that's pretty much it. So it's clean. Put some flitz. Honestly, I put like a lot. You don't need this much. Like that's a lot of flitz. And then you pretty much just rub into it like a lot with what's it called? Paper towel, the dry one. Afterwards, you're gonna do it with the wet one. And wet like not water, wet like alcohol. So then, hold on. This stupid thing's gonna bug me the whole time. Alright, you know what? I don't. Okay, there. So now I just got to rub it in. Try not to spill over the edges. Unfortunately, I did it again. And you just kind of rub. You just gotta keep rubbing. And you'll rub for like maybe like 60 seconds. And it's gonna look like really dirty, as you can see. Like it looks disgusting. It's like, what are you doing, man? You're making it worse. But don't worry, watch this. You just keep going, just keep scrubbing, just keep scrubbing, just keep scrubbing. I'm probably gonna have to use different gloves after this, so I will. I don't want to touch the rest of my PC components with, the flitz gloves. It's okay with alcohol or acetone. Same thing with liquid metal. I'll replace the gloves. Okay, replace, yes. Alright, so that's like way overkill, and that looks disgusting, obviously. So, I need another piece of paper towel. I think I might buy one of those big mod mats Gamer Nexus has. Like this mouse pad I use as like, a mod mat. But I could get one the size of my desk, and then I could get like a real nice mouse pad just for like mouse pad stuff. Like one of those artisans, yeah. Now you just take alcohol. Now it's wet, you can see. Take the AIO. And we just start scrubbing. I don't think I should have folded it that much, but it is what it is. And I'll go at it with another round. Honestly, I don't need this much paper towel, but it's fine. Okay, so I think this is the best I can get it. Unfortunately, it's still probably going to look like garbage to you, but that's the copper cold plate. So if you look at it from this angle, the copper is obviously shiny, but that liquid metal stain it's just a stain. Gamers Nexus already tested this. It doesn't affect the performance. So yeah, once again, that's what the stain looks like. I'll zoom in. Oh, my bad. Can you see that? That's what the galvanization when liquid metal and copper, it's like a reaction, it builds up that layer over time. Okay, yeah, that's enough. Alright. So I don't need this AIO anymore. It's not like it's broken or anything, it's just this pump is about 28 millimeters in height, and I just wanted, in my case, as you know, you could fit a 50 millimeter air cooler or pump lock fine. So if I can get a 50 millimeter pump lock, it's almost double. This 28, that one's 50. I mean, you do the math, 28 times 2, 56, right? So it's almost there. And actually the pump lock's actually 51 millimeters, so it's 5 millimeters away from double. It's not bad. If I can get, the thing is, I don't even need that performance anymore. You know, with Ryzen, you know, this, I mean, 9900K, it's like, I mean, you can TDP lock it like 240 watts. You're never gonna hit that. But in games, yeah, man, it does. It goes up to like, yeah, you can hit like 200 watts. You know, if you're doing like productivity stuff or whatever, probably games, you know, COD, maybe with an overclock, it's hitting like 140-ish, 150 watts, yeah. Anyway, we'll put this away. Okay, that's been put away. I said I would replace these gloves. It's not absolutely necessary if I use alcohol on my hands, but I'll get new gloves. But after I'm done cleaning the liquid metal off this CPU oh, actually, I don't need to clean the liquid metal off. I'm just relidding it. Alright, I'll alcohol my hands, actually. Hold on one sec. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll alcohol my hands, then I'll drink my tea. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so I can drink my tea now. It's kind of cold, but it's fine. Wow. The motherboard. And we're going to be taking this off. I'm pretty sure the direct diaphragm screws and stuff are in this. I don't think I gotta watch a video on this. I think I can just do it. Use these. Yeah. And you do it slowly. I'll watch a video really quick just to be 100% sure. I don't want to give the wrong advice. Alright, back. Got duct tape. For the next step, I didn't take off the back plate for this mount for the CPU block. Wow, that takes a lot longer than I thought it would. Wow, that really does take a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay, so I'll put these over here. Actually, I'll put these with the CPU cooler. I don't need these on the desk. And the back plate. No, 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 no. Dude, I forgot. I just launched all the washers. Oh my god, I went to show it and I didn't think that there was anything on it. I just launched the washers everywhere, dude. I think one of them. Hold on, 2 washers for each. 2 washers. 1. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Oh no. Okay, I'm missing 2. Yeah, I'm missing exactly 2. Wait 1 second. So it turns out that I'm blessed. I actually had the last 2 washers stuck onto the back of the motherboard. So I have all 8 washers. This is what you need for when you want to, you know, direct die with an AIO, and then these are the washers you'll use for the Noctua mounts. So I'm just going to gently put these back in this, if it's possible. Alright, you know what? I'm making a mess. This is a lot harder than you think it is. I'm just going to put it into this bag over here. Oh, perfect. Okay. It even came with this little D-lid kit box. It's nice, right? So I have a lot of D-lid kits to sell off. Alright. Finally making progress. Paper towels, the screws for the motherboard, to mount it. I'll leave it underneath the camera, it's fine. Screws for mounting the AIO. I don't need those anymore. Motherboard. I'll slowly take this off and then clean up the die. Oh, I have to add the tape. I don't know if this step actually makes a difference. I don't know if this can actually move. I obviously don't want it to move. So I think that should be fine. And then some more duct tape. See, if this was attached onto a cutter roll, this would be a lot easier to take off. But it's not. Back with new gloves. Oh yeah, I was getting tape. This is honestly way more than I need, so hold on, roll it back. Okay, nice. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Tape is super sticky. If it pulls off anything with it, my life is over. One, two, three, That's really it. That's the direct eye frame. I guess I'll clean it up underneath. There's really no need. Did I do both sides? Yep, that's dirty. I'll use the alcohol Q-tip. I need more alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just cleaning it with a little bit of this Q-tip. I mean, it's clean, it's fine. Pretty sure whoever uses it next will be fine. Let's take this CPU and let's put this motherboard. Oh wait, actually I have to do something. Is this? Nope, that's not open. Where did I put that Copper IHS? And that goes like that. Relid. Copper IHS here. That's clean. One, two. It's two. I'm missing a screw. What? How is this possible? Okay, that's a lot of noise. Found it. Came with SATA cables, and it came with an antenna. I had no idea. Look at this, is how big the hockey puck is that comes with this motherboard. No way I'd use this. It's like half the size of my case. The motherboard actually did come with manuals, and it still comes with a CD that nobody uses. What is this? Oh wow, they gave me an ASRock postcard. You can put a stamp on it. I guess I can mail ASRock and say thank you for the motherboard. And I can say thanks for having the best VRMs and Z390 ITX boards. I'm not going to send them anything for Z490 because they're not the best. But they did a really good job on Z390. Did I say Z490? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Z490, they're not the best. Z390, they're the best. It's weird. It's always like, you know, whoever's the best does the best. And then they're like, oh, you know, I've been the best. You know, we can cut down on the budget. Next motherboard, we'll just make it a little bit weaker. They won't even realize. Makes it weaker. Everybody's makes it stronger. And then everybody's like, oh, wow. Our motherboard's weaker. Oh wow, our VRMs are booty. You know, they're not the best. But they'll still buy it because we were the best last time. People buy it because it was the best last time. Then they realize, then they're upset. And then a reviewer who actually knows how to do anything properly reviews it rather than, oh hi guys, I was sent this motherboard. Oh yeah, it's an ITX motherboard. I'm gonna read all the specs on the box. Yeah, so this is a good board. And they've never built an ITX board in their life or on their channel. Why in the world would you ever send an ITX board to those people? Oh, maybe somebody might click and maybe somebody might buy. They're not buying an ITX board from that guy, buddy. So send it to somebody who actually opens it up and review it, tests it or reviews it. It's ridiculous how annoying it is. Alright, what do we gotta do here? What are we gonna do here? These are what you use for the direct eye, so this is gonna go back in that direct eye bag. This is what the motherboard is, so this gotta go back in there. Gotta be organized here. And oh, this is all for the motherboard. Oh, okay. This is not organized. This is a mess. Okay, that's good. And this direct eye kit bag. This goes in that bag over here. If it gets too long, I might have to make this into 2 parts. Nobody wants that. It gets too long. Who's gonna click on part 2 for the rest of this? Oof. Everything's falling out one by one. Okay, there we're good. I just fold this up properly. Come on, come on, come on. Don't fail me now. We were making progress here. We were making progress. Go in there. Good job, good job. Hold on. I think the last thing that has to go in here is the direct eye frame itself. And I don't think it came with a bag, so I can just... I mean, it's fine. I can just put it in there. So, yeah, this is the whole direct eye thing. And then I guess... Do I have a... And then with this, and then maybe I have a tiny bit of liquid metal. I don't think it comes with liquid metal. You have to get it with this, and it comes with the Quicksilver. You still have to buy it separately, but... And it comes with the flits, so... Yeah. Would I sell my liquid metal? I mean, I'm probably never going to use it. We'll see. This does belong to this as well. But I still need it at this moment. Okay. So this was taken off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach, you know, the regular motherboard clamp-on thing. So gently. Right, that looks good. Yep, that looks good. Line that one up. Line that one up. Line this one up. Come on, get in there. Oh, hold up. I used the wrong one for one of them. This one's big, so this one goes in here. These are the 2 little ones, so they go over here. Come on, man. Alright. That one goes. 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 And that one goes. So now I'm going to tighten all of them. You know, it's funny. I was always so scared of these, but now that I've dismantled and just reapplied the mechanism, it's just literally just, you know, that. Just a little held by 3 screws, clamps into place just like that. I was so scared to do that. Now look at it. It's so easy. It does look like there is some thermal paste in the corner. Let's zoom in. But no bend pins. So that's what we want. So I'll put this motherboard on top of... Some people never realize how small ITX motherboards are. I hope this can be seen on camera. This is my hand. This. My hand. ITX motherboard. Could you imagine how small this looks like in LeBron's hand? Think about that. I can't palm a basketball, but he can. It's amazing. Oh, I can take the tape off on the back. I forgot. Gently. Slow. Don't rip anything off. No capacitors. Come on. See, perfect. No damage at all. We don't need this. That goes in the trash. Okay, just let go. Alright, that's good. Trying to think what else there is. Clean this up. Honestly, I don't have to clean this up. I mean, I'm putting liquid metal. I'm just relidding it. If anything, I'll add a little bit more liquid metal. Because why not? It's going to have to reabsorb into the copper. And it's going to do that reaction again. So the good part is once you do it once, the copper, whatever reaction, it stops eating and absorbing most of your liquid metal. So I think the third time I reapplied liquid metal after the direct dye, it stopped doing that. The only reason why this is so dirty and messed up is because in the beginning I did not apply flitz polish on the front of this, and then when you paper towel it got messed up. Otherwise it'd still be clean like my 8700K IHS. And here's the back. I did clean this, but I didn't polish it. Doesn't really matter, it's the bottom part, you know. This is what matters. It's still gonna transfer the heat, so I'm gonna add liquid metal to this, and then obviously cryonite on top. So conductor knot. The needle should be in here somewhere. I've actually never used the fancy, so I don't need this anymore. So this all goes in this little toolkit, and we're done. We're done with this. The things I do for this copper cold plate that I want you to stain. Oh, what is that? Is that liquid metal? Ooh, we got a lot of liquid metal that fell all over the desk. I'll clean that up later. It's disgusting. Well, it's not disgusting. The mess is not good. It's not good. Also, I didn't put a mat underneath. And when you get liquid metal on your desk, that thing, like, dude, you'll keep seeing it. Like, you'll keep seeing it. Like, one day you'll touch your keyboard and you'll see like all these like marks, and you'll be like, oh, where did this come from? Yeah, that's liquid metal, bro. So I'm gonna have to really clean this mouse pad after this. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. It's fine. It's fine. I can do it. So I do have. Whoa. Oh wow. The nail polish on the. I have no idea what that thing is called, but basically it can short right there if you don't have nail polish or like some liquid glue. No, a barrier. I don't remember what it's called at this moment. You can use a clear coat nail polish, so I'll do that now. It's in here. There is some liquid metal on my hands, I feel, so it's just isopropyl alcohol. Here, this is the one you want. I'm not a girl, but you know, if you can ask a girl, then you don't have to buy this, because this is really expensive for somebody who's never going to use this in his entire life. So, like, I literally had to buy this to use it 3 times. I mean, think about it. Like, when are you ever going to use clear coat nail polish? Alright, so slow. Alright, so this time I made a pretty big circle. Last time I did it perfectly, but I don't want to do this again, so I made it pretty big. Can you see that? Let's zoom. See that? So that takes about maybe 25-30 minutes to harden or whatever. Dry. And I have to do the rest of this. So you just put a little liquid metal on here. I see some people online flick the tube. I don't know if that really makes a difference. As long as I don't mess up like Linus, we're good. So slow, 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 slow. You know what, I'll just do it on the paper towel. It doesn't matter. Okay, I put a bit. Now if you want to see how much that is, it's literally like, you know, nothing. And now I'm going to rub it around. You put the clear coat nail polish onto the 4, I really don't remember what they're called. And basically if the liquid metal ever spills off the die, it will, it's not going to destroy your CPU basically, it won't short it. This liquid metal is conductive. I was always really scared about this. This is really easy. The only thing I would not bother doing is putting liquid metal on the GPU die. It's pointless. There should be D-Lid kits for a Z490. I haven't kept up with like the 10900K and all that. So, yeah. I've got so much of this in there. I feel like it's gonna explode like any second now. How? You gotta be doing something wrong. How? Oh, okay. Whoa, am I really out of liquid metal? Holy shit. Well, I've done this enough times, I really ran out. That's actually amazing. Alright, well, I'll just put some from the end of the syringe on it. I don't, wow. I never thought I'd actually run out. So, wow. This is truly like, you know, its final send off. Yeah, I hope there's enough. I really hope there's enough liquid metal. Did not expect to run out. Oh, we got some, we got some. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really liquid metal-y. Yeah, you see that? Yep, that's what we want. I'd prefer there just be a bit more, just so I don't have to do this again. Okay, let me see if I can add some more as well. Oh, nice. Okay, I have enough. You guys are just like, wow, look at him, just spilling all that liquid metal everywhere. I can clean it up, don't worry. As long as those yellow parts are covered, it won't short. I just want the die completely covered. That's fine. Now I have to clean up the edges. I'll do it with the dry one first. And then I'll use it with the alcohol. Actually, I should just... No, dry one then alcohol. Okay, that's not good. So this is the wrong thing to do. You see that? I used it dry and look at that mess. Now this is where panic with a K sets in. Now I'm going to use alcohol. I can dry this point off that got dirty. I'm going to dump alcohol in it a little bit. I'm really running low. Okay. We got a good bit. I cleaned up that whole section by putting a little bit of alcohol on it. And now, what happens when you mess up is if you get greedy and you try to use the same one on the other side, and then they'll spread and make a mess. So don't get greedy. I've done this before. Use the other side. And just go at it again. For whatever spots you missed. It's not that big a deal. It only messes up if you put less alcohol than needed. So we're just cleaning around, making sure most of the chip is clean. Okay, doing that one spot that I messed up. That looked really bad. So I did the thing where you get sort of greedy, keep using it, and spreading more liquid metal that I just cleaned up everywhere. But I don't want to use another one, okay. It's fine, but we want perfection. Alright, that's fine, it's fine. Can you see that? Come on, come on. Stop. Focus. Good job. Alright, so you can see that. Oh, ooh, ooh. Almost fell. You can see the liquid metal. And that's still drying. The edges. Okay. Okay. Now to relit it, I have to put this Copper IHS on, and I have to use the tool, the tray tool, which is for the Copper IHS, which I don't remember. I have way too many of these kits, man. I used to remember, but it's been like a year, so I really don't remember. I think this is the one for the Copper IHS. Hold on, let me just... Yeah, it's definitely this one. Yeah, this one barely fits, yep. And then just screw it in. This is the stuff. Wow. Look at it falling, making a mess everywhere. Come on. Come on, bro. You need this, this. And the 3 screws. Actually, for relidding, I think you only need 2. For delidding, you need the 3. Yeah, relidding, you only have 2. You gotta... Don't put too much thermal adhesive. I'll show you in like 2 seconds. Honestly, the perfect way to do this is probably do it once. Check it, run the PC. If it runs fine, then do it again. I don't want to do it twice, but if you mess this up, you have to do it twice, which is even longer because you have to delid it again. So I don't do the Loctite method. I use gasket, silicone, whatever. So we're gonna use this. Okay, it's an hour long already. Okay. And you just put a little bit. Don't use too much. So I'm gonna use another one of these. What the hell? Oh, dude, this thing's solid. Oh, it's not moving. Holy crap. Oh, that's not budging. I think I saw this in a video. You gotta cut it with a knife. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember where this begins or ends. Holy shit. It's not giving. It's nothing's coming out. Yeah, it's not giving at all. I really need some of this to come out. The back parts of it feel fluid enough to move. Just this end point, it's like super, like dry. Super dry. Really hope I'm not messing up all the screws and everything in this. Or the threading, I should say, not the screws. Holy shit. It's not giving. Like, at all. Okay, I'm actually squeezing pretty hard. Wow, wow. It's not giving at all. Nothing. The end is soft. Like it has play, like it's definitely got some of it moving, but wow, that end point is really just hold on. Holy shit. 1 second. If it falls on my clothes, it falls. As long as it's not in my eyes. Clothes, but not eyes. Holy shit, man, no. I will be back. Alright, so we're back. I had to do something, so I had to make this part 2. Maybe I stitch it together. So that's the adhesive. Remember I told you I had to get it off. I gave up, so all I did is shove the screwdriver in there and I cleaned it. So yeah. And now all you gotta do is take your this, clip it on. My finger should still be dirty from the gasket maker. If this goes on, 1 second. Okay, there. It's on like pretty tight. Once again, CPU. And you can see the little nail polish thing. It's definitely on. So I'm glad I waited, yeah, so. Yeah. You don't really need that much adhesive. And then I have to line up the corners with the corners, so. The yellow. I know the IH is very dirty. Yellow with the yellow. Just trying to clean off some of the gasket maker on the edges. Well, there's a hole in my glove and I got some on my finger and I did not want that. Anyway, I'll just mount this. Alright, there it's on. It's moving a bit. That spot is fine. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get new gloves and wash my hands. And we're back with the gloves. And now we are just relidding the IHS. Pretty sure I did this right. Screw it in, hand tight, hand tight. Screw this in, apply pressure. And basically, I was just trying to gauge how much, so if I do it, if I put it too tight, yeah, so that's fine. Now you kind of just let that sit for like, dude, they say 3 hours. Honestly, you could just take this, throw this into your CPU. Think about it. You take this, you put this in your motherboard. What do you think this? What do you think your CPU is doing? The CPU socket, whatever, the clamp. It's putting pressure on it anyway. It does the same thing. It's just that does it sort of on the sides and it would still make it move. This holds it in place properly, so yeah. So we let it let it cure. So I'm gonna clean up the rest of this, but the only thing left now is to actually open up the new all-in-one cooler and pretty much install it. Yeah, it's pretty easy from here, yeah.